my God, I had a camera slip. What's going on, you all? Let me see who's on here today. What's up, CDP? What's up, the Virginia Show? What's up, Darcy? What's up, Boss Lady member? What's up, Rainy Bowl member? What's up, Catherine? What's up, Kimmy? How you doing? Rainy Bowl. So, y'all, what's going on? I hope everybody is having a great day. Camera slip. As you all can see, the sun is shining. It's a new day. I really don't have that much to talk about. I just came on to see what you all are talking about and what's going on. It's been pretty uneventful over here. Like I said, I had a great day at work. Looking for an even greater day today. So everything is going really well. So I have no complaints. I do want to mention a couple of things, though, that's in the news that's kind of concerning to me. I am concerned about this administration trying to go into museums to rewrite and change history. That's a problem for me. That is a camera slip. That is a problem for me. And the museums that are being targeted are the African American Museum in Washington, Asian American Museum. So they're trying to rewrite history. And this is another fact. This is why when you go to college, pay extra to get the print on demand books. I think that the printed word is so powerful because when I went to college, I had to get books. We didn't have e-books and all of this great stuff. And so I still have my books. You know, very few things change in the world of business with the English language. Very few things change. But as I started teaching, they went to ebooks. And you are only allowed to have those ebooks maybe a year after you finish that class. And they'll take the ebooks. I have problems with ebooks because they can be altered, they can be taken away, and it all just kind of brought to my mind them trying to change history. So knowledge is power, you all, and they are really making a concerted effort to take diversity, equity, and inclusion, and do away with history. American history is ugly. It's not pristine. There was a lot of things done in American history, and we have to be aware of it. And I just think that, you know, going into museums trying to wipe out that history is not the way to do it. Also, these National Guards in Washington, D.C., it's unbelievable. All of these cities Trump is targeting, all of those cities, they are black Democratic cities. Baltimore, crime rate is down. D.C. crime rate is down. He's coming from Oakland. All of these African American democratically run cities, the president is coming after. Now, are you going to send National Guard troops to liberal Austin, Texas? Because Austin is liberal, and they have a whole lot of homeless people in Austin. Are you going to send National Guard troops to Houston? I'm wondering, and I don't understand. You know, I don't know if y'all see this racism and this Christian nationalism is no joke. And this is why I tell our people, you better get some knowledge, You better get some knowledge. You better do something for yourself. Y'all better stop going to jail. Because maybe this administration, I wouldn't be surprised if they made inmates start working these fields or these farms. I wouldn't be surprised. So all I'm saying is just keep those things in mind. Um, it's just a lot. And again, all of these things are to get us away from this Epstein situation, which I think should be investigated. I mean, Republicans investigated Hillary Clinton for that process server in that Benghazi situation and came up with nothing. So I think we need to say, Democrats, I need you to fight fire with fire. I need y'all to stop being passive and do something. So I just wanted to say that this morning because I see that. But far, what's up, Room Shaker? But far as the beef sector and what's going on, well, no, I'm not oblivious. So I did see the picture with my better half and Tracy. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious. If God wanted it to happen, boom, it would have happened. but God said no. He said so. That's all I can tell you. I thought that joke was so funny. I'm like, I know you lied to me. It was funny to me. It was funny to me. I was, and you could tell it was superimposed. That joke was funny. Mm. Yeah, I couldn't even be mad. Room Shaker, Dark Empress, I couldn't even be mad. Baby, I had to laugh. Anyway, somebody sent me the picture, and I'm like, so you see my library picture that's in my office. So you have him in the background, and this superimposed picture of Tracy in the front. And I think the caption reads, "This is what God really wanted." No, he did. No, God did. So anyway, let me move on from that. I did see it, so I did see it. I almost forgot it. I thought it was funny. So anyway, what else has been going on? Now I heard a lot of lemon stuff has been going on again. I don't watch them, so I don't know what's been going on with lemon. It is what it is. It is what it is. So what else is going on? Room shaker, anything going on? Anything happening? Have we heard about the wedding in London? Have we heard about the London couple? Anything happening? Hmm. This coffee is delicious. Delicious. Good morning. What's up, Dre Day? So anything else going on, you all? And I'm just being real, baby, because I have been sleeping. I had to study because I am taking a course. So I can't tell you what kind of course it is, but it's a course. So I had to study because I'm a good student. So yeah, I had to do that. Room shaker, have you been staying out of trouble? Now, amen. I might have to get a new phone as far as my mic and my audio. I might have to do that. But I'll use my Yeti mic. So if I feel like I'm going to be in a fight, I'll get my Yeti mic. I didn't know I was going to be fighting, but I'll get my Yeti mic. But again, read has to be true, and I don't deal with virals. Thank you, Dark Empress. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Maybe this sun is sunny out here today. This sun is sunny out here today. I want to give a shout out to Tommy for not coming on to YouTube. Tommy, I think that's the best thing you can do. You need to be working out your strategy with your lawyer and how you gonna shape this thing. Because now Castro done said you pushed him in the head. So you left that eye that you pushed that man in the head. Let me tell you something. I hope that they pull every ring camera from that neighborhood and see what really happened. To see what really happened. Somebody lied. Somebody lied. Now, Tommy, boy, I'm going to tell how I really feel in my spirit. And it may not suit everybody. I'm just going to say that. But, Tommy, number one, you shouldn't have drove over that man's house. That's number one. You should have never driven over to that man's house. That's number one. That could have been easily avoided by you staying home and saying what you want to say on your platform. Should never gone over that man's house. Castro was already amped up. He wanted to smoke because now, if God bless his heart. God bless his heart. Now, Castro, we done seen you get beat up on a couple of times. This ain't the first. And you said that y'all had got into it before that, meaning that you all were seeing each other and pretending that y'all wasn't even seeing each other. Because you said that he was on your tail before that. Okay? And then, why even run up there? This is when you call the police. And I think you acknowledge that. So, both of you all got issues. But Tommy, you may go to jail. And so you better get used to watching somebody draw. Because you may go to jail. Are you gay? Yes. All right. What you saying? What's up? What's up, Vivian? Let me see what's going on. Let me see what y'all saying. Jay Wilson, the no contest order states non-expiring. Okay. What's up, Brian? I'm being real. I'm being real. And it's a lesson to be learned. Leave people alone. When you start taking stuff off of YouTube and start pulling up and start getting physical, somebody is going to jail. It's that simple. That's simple. If you know you don't have any emotional intelligence, move on. You can't hit people. You can't hit people. So we'll see what happens. Now I'm hearing that they're trying to get Shakim State of the Beef set to take it down. It seems like somebody mad at ODS. Baby, it seems like somebody mad at ODS because ODS. But let me say that. I mean, I didn't even see the thing because I heard it's long, and they said it's by J. So I didn't even see it, but so I heard about that, the State of the Beef sector. So they said Shaquille. Some people say he did a good job. Some people say it ain't Billie Jean, but he made an attempt. I haven't seen it, so I can't really make a comment on it. But it does have some people riled up, particularly J. Dunn. And I don't know if ODS did something, but somebody is mad at ODS for some reason. My God, today. So, yeah. What y'all saying here? Hey, Kimmy. What's up? Tommy did say he's experiencing nightmares. I'm scared straight. How they said how the lady said it. And you, I seen you. I saw you at the door. What? What? And you look dusty, baby. They come in And if I see you, I said, I like you and I want you. You can either do this the easy way or the hard way. Baby, I tell you what, please do not be watching Fleece Johnson and them scared straights, baby. Because, honey, mm, but see, people don't be thinking. People don't be thinking about this long-term stuff. And people don't understand. Junk be happening in county jail as well as state, federal. You know, now federal you may have a little easy go at, but see, your charges ain't federal. So either you might see county or state, and I hope you don't see state. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I don't want to go to jail. Jail is not my ministry. But Lord, if I got to go, please send me to federal or send me to county. But Lord, please do not send me to state. Maybe these state jails in Texas don't have no air conditioning. Okay? No air conditioning. At least with federal, you have your own part and you go to the library and see, because the federal is mostly drug traffickers or white collar criminals and all that. Honey, state is drugs. I mean, people done got starved and yeah. When you're dealing with state, honey, that state ain't no joke. That state ain't no joke. So if he go, I said, because he may get an ankle monitor, he may get probation. I don't know. This is his first time. This is his first time. This is his first offense. I don't know. But baby, please don't send that boy to state. He'll be a changed man. That's all I can say. My God, today. Ooh, Jesus. Somebody said, I was listening to someone yesterday said that all the videos that DA Tommy did. Castro. Well, we'll see. We will see. Let me see what else y'all saying. Yes. What's up? What's up, Jewel? Hey, baby. My husband said Tommy will most likely get just probation. Okay. He may get probation, y'all. I don't know. I tell you what, it should be a learning lesson. Maybe they done got Bertha May riled up. He making community service. Yeah, he may get that. Maybe they got Bertha May riled up. They got Bertha May riled up over there. I don't know what grown folks TV did to Bertha, but she said you can't talk to me. Staying with your mom in that apartment at that assisted living. I don't understand how people engage somebody. Where they gonna live? With the mama? So the woman gonna have to take. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Is the woman gonna have to take charge? I'm just asking. So Bertha May riled up over there. I don't know what got Bertha May riled up. Okay, what they somebody saying something else. But we'll see. Somebody said this is second offense. Well, we'll see. We will see. Well, look, y'all, I'm gonna drop the link early because I mean this is all I have to talk about, y'all. To be honest, it is what it is. I know a lot is going on in these B-sector streets, but a lot of this stuff I really don't watch. So and like I said, I've been chilling for the most part. He could lose his check. Well, we don't know. We'll see. We will see. We will see. Okay, some people say he's gonna face some jail time. Well, we'll see. We will see. We will see. But did that lady draw blood? I don't know. Because let me say this, you all. Let me say this though. I don't know if he's gonna get probation or jail time. But if people are actually sending those clips of him getting his tail beat, he may go to jail because again, it's proven that this is not a first time thing. It's just saying that this has happened numerous times. And this is why y'all need to be careful what y'all putting on YouTube. Because now they have all of these clips of the groom, of the other stuff. I mean, all they got to do is pull and go back, and they can see a pattern of it. You
A
know,
pattern. A pattern.
a pattern run, as the girls say, a pattern run. They can see a pattern of it. And see, that's the sad part with Tommy, because they want to be so famous. So now you have all of these clips of that. And I wonder if they send that boo boo on the town.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
Jesus. I don't know. But again, Tommy, you better say that, I'm schizophrenic. Now, Tommy might do that schizophrenic plea. He may say, I'm crazy. And they may send him for counseling. He may go to the state hospital to get counseling and stuff where it's not like jail. You know what I'm saying? I don't
And
know.
that's what he
But
needs.
huh?
I say that's exactly what he needs is some type of mental health intervention. You're right about that. And I'm the last one to talk, but I ain't going around busting people in the head. I think I have a little bit more self control, and I'm not judging, but I think maybe that's what he needs is like you said, everybody don't deserve to go to jail. Maybe that was a cry out for help, right?
But let me tell you something. These people don't like him, and I'm telling you, they're doing everything to get him locked up. Everything to get him locked up. But my thing is this: whatever the judge say is going to be what the judge say. And I mean, whether I like you, dislike you, it's what the judge gonna say.
Let me
And
ask
at
you a
the end of
question.
the day, you hit the man. Go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm driving right now. Do you get your water out of the dispensary, out of the fresh water dispensary, or do you have to have it sealed up coming from a store? I'm just curious.
So, are you asking me? He said
Yeah.
he's sending everything. Okay, y'all, who has to? Your channel will be subpoena. I don't care. Let them subpoena. Subpoena. I mean, it is what it is. The judge gonna say, did this man tell you? Did you take this advice from this man? Okay, subpoena. Brian, what do you mean? Do you talk about my water personally?
No, I'm asking because I've learned to just keep my water jugs and just go fill it up for 35 cents. So I was asking, are you that type of guy that has to get it from the store, or are you into recycling and saving coin, literally saving coin?
Well, see, Brian, this is how I get my water, and I have a filtration system in my house. So all of my water comes out filtrated.
And I oop, okay, fancy, and I oop. Uh,
No, but it came with the house, and all I do is just change the cartridges and all of that stuff. That's why I got that water softener and all of that stuff, and then I get the water from the refrigerator, which has a filtration system. So it's not so much fancy. It was like already built in. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning, Vivian. How are you doing, hon?
So yeah, so I do recycle though. I use this, and then I have another circle box. So yeah. Oh, what did Miss O say? So I was wrong. I should have used advisors instead. Oh man. Okay, Miss O, how you doing, girl? Pastor, if he was already diagnosed. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to help the man out. So
Hey, can
anyway,
we?
what's up, Brian? What's up, Viv?
Hey, good morning,
Hey, I
Vivian.
just had good morning. I just had one question about that Tommy thing. Do you think that he is going to use the alcoholism as an excuse, uh, combined with his medication or his mental illness, do you think that he will use that as a plea? I'm just asking for a friend.
I don't know. He better have a good lawyer. And like I said, if you have a good lawyer, you can do some things if you have a good lawyer. And so if he has a good lawyer, he may be able to finagle some things, but it depends on the lawyer. So, he may have to really look at his lawyer. Because like they said, he's not fighting against Castro, he's fighting against the state. So even if Castro, and I don't think Castro would ever want to press charges on him. So it's the state. The state has taken it now. Go ahead.
I'm thinking that, like somebody said, if he doesn't have a criminal record, he might get he could use the excuse that the alcoholism, along with the mental illness, and he might end up with a stay in the hospital along with some AA counseling. I'm just saying. Did anybody think about
It
that?
depends on the judge. And like I said, I don't know how that system runs in Arkansas. Arkansas is very southern in nature. So I just pray that they find somebody who is a balanced judge because, again, you don't know. It all depends on the judge. It all depends on the lawyer that his family can afford. So it's going to depend on a lot of things, I wish that they send them to a state institution to get mental health and teach them how to, deal and cope with that. Because I think that's going to be better suited for him. Because I can't imagine with his condition being in maybe he'll be plaiting people's hair, watching draws. I don't know. He'll be coming out different. I don't know.
It all depends on what state you're in. It all depends on what state you're in too, because each state has different laws about this.
You say washing people drawers. I don't see Tommy washing nobody drawers and
Boy, please. Anyway, I step down and say, man, are you gay? Yes, baby. Sometimes had me laughing with that because I didn't see that. They said he was at a convenience store and the man had asked him, was he homosexual? He said, yes. I don't know. But if you that easy to tell that man yes, I don't know.
okay, like
whatever you do though, do not take people.
I'm not saying that he.
Go ahead,
real quick. I was saying, where they saying I was saying voluntary intoxication is not a valid defense. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, do you think that he will decide to use that? Oh, I'm an alcoholic, along with, some people use that as what I'm saying, a good defense attorney will use that and say, oh, my client realizes that he has a drinking problem.
Do you see this, Vivian? Tommy will be facing Judge Jill Stewart Camps. Her court schedule 10-10-25. They said Judge Cramp is not lenient judge according to her record. Tommy definitely faces some time.
But let me tell you something.
Y'all listen. I ain't got no dog in the fight.
Oh no, y'all. People know who the judge is already. People know who the judge is already.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Number one, I ain't got no dog in this fight. Number two, he was advised to keep his hands off that boy. Number three, he was advised to stop drinking. Number four, we told him to go lay on the couch and deal with his issues. If he didn't do that, that's on him. I'm just throwing out the narrative that might be happening.
But Vivian, I respect that, but all of that doesn't, and I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. All of that does not mean nothing in the criminal justice system. It's it's a system of checks and balances. And like Jay Wilson said, a good lawyer can whip it around and say, well, Your Honor, he has some mental illnesses. He has been taking medicine. Tommy might walk off. There are a lot of speculations. It's all about your lawyer. It's all about what you can sell and what you can will. But I want to say this right quick. I so hate that we all driving trying to get somewhere in life. Ain't that beautiful in life? We all driving, trying to get somewhere in life. Thank God. God ain't too good for us this morning. But I wanted to say to Shakim, I wanted to say the whole Shakim thing. I'm on Jay Dunn's side with this. Billie Jean, I don't know what's the big hype about Billie Jean. I'm not hating on her. All she doing is just screen recording, and this is what happened. If everybody pay attention, then they don't need Billie Jean. They can go on their own recollection. What is she doing special but just playing somebody clips that made their own clips? Like what is the
Well,
whole
that's the
special
thing.
thing?
Nobody don't want to do it, so she does it. Okay, she like the people. She like the lady at the church that get the collage together at the church, because nobody don't want to do it. But it's the pastor's anniversary, and she do a good job of it. That's it. That's it. I mean, you
But let
know,
me
because
finish
you're
right quick,
right.
Jay
You used to
Wilson.
look at them, but yeah, go ahead.
But let me finish right quick. So the whole Jay Dunn situation, I cannot stand Jay Dunn like a person can stand paying a bill they don't want to pay. Okay, and I have a few of them that's outstanding and that they come knock on my door for. But Jay Dunn got a point about this. If what she's saying, because I heard this on, I was just listening to the rest of your live yesterday with Catherine. Okay, I was just listening to that before this one. I didn't even know you was live. And so if she is sitting up there, if Shakim is over there having intercourse with people and not letting them know that they're being recorded, he deserves to go down. That's predatory behavior. You shouldn't record nobody and then post it online without their consent.
I
I don't care.
agree. I agree. Hold on for a minute. I agree,
Yeah, I'm
and
on
that's
mute.
why That's why grown folk TV need to go down too, because he was having the women and recording them too. Go ahead.
Hey, Jay Wilson, I'm gonna hit you right back. Are you gonna be live for a second, like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll be right back. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. So Brian have to go. He said he'll be back. Somebody told
But
me I owe
Jay,
somebody an apology. I don't owe
Jay,
nobody an apology. I
if
don't owe
they
nobody an
are,
apology. It'll be a cold day in hell before they get it. I don't owe anybody an apology. Absolutely not. If people start letting people push them up to do stuff, who she needs to be upset with is Stomp Down. Because Stomp Down put his thing on that. Not me. That was Stomp Down. So you need to go talk to him, man. But if you expect an apology from me, baby, you'll wait. You'll wait. It'll be a cold day in hell before you get one from me. So that's all I'm going to say. So forever, whoever said that, you can take that to the bank. It'll be a cold day in South Hell before you get that from me. Go ahead, Viv.
Jay. All right, so all of this stuff with all of these folks going around, I'm just going to say this in reference to Tommy. You guys listen. I pray to God that he and Castro get whatever help it is they need. Hey, Itsy Bitsy. Hey, Ava. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rita Lives and everybody in the chat. But I pray that Tommy and Castro get whatever help they need. YouTube is not the place.
Yeah. Well, let me say this. I think
Never
Stump
been
Down
the
needs to
place.
hold on for a minute, Vivian. I think Stump Down needs to go have a child, and I think he needs to go raise his child. Because last time I checked, I was 55. Last time I checked, I've been reared. Let me tell y'all something. I know what you all trying to do, but I'm going to say this. She will not get an apology. He ain't going to do shit, and nobody ain't going to make me do anything. And my thing is, if she got a problem, call your prosecutor. Call whatever. Tell them to come and pick me up. Now, again, Stomp Down put his thing on there to stir this up. Rita was stupid enough to take that bait. Nobody ain't say anything derogatory towards Rita. All I said is Rita has moved up and moved out. She done got all of these things now, and she's not even involved in stuff. Stomp Down said that she was taking pills. I never said anything about Rita taking pills. That was Stomp Down. Those was his words, not mine. He said all of those things. See, the bottom line is he don't like her either. And again, when you're so simple and don't listen, and let people bait you in. This is the kind of stuff. Now, I'm telling you, it'll be a cold day in South Hell before you get an apology from me. And I don't give a damn who says what, because nobody ain't going to make me do nothing. Do you understand me? I stand on that, 10 toes down with the fingers. You ain't going to make me do nothing. So you can eliminate that right now. I rarely talk about Rita. And what you're not going to have is a full-blown thing. Rita, you need to talk to Start Down. He was the one who brought out the pills and all of that stuff. So that was in his mind. I said nothing about that. You are wrong, and he's serving stuff up, and you can't see it. Now, if you can't see it, Rita, that is not my problem. It is not my fault. If you are that simple that you would let somebody do that to you, then that's your issue. And that's it. That's all. No apology is going to be granted. After this, it is what it is. People can make 50, 11 videos. I said what I said. Stump down. I sat there and watched him. And he said, I said this and this. I said nothing. I said they got a trampoline in the backyard, which they do. Saw you when you bought it. I said Rita is moving up. She wearing nice clothes and so on and so forth. Now, if you take that as a read, Rita, that is your problem. But you let that man sit right there and pump you up because that's how he really feels about you. Because if I really felt that way about you, I would have said it. I don't have to sugarfoot around anything. If I feel a certain way about you, I will say it. All right, go ahead, Vivian.
Well, my thing is this. We all know that Stomp Down is controversial. He says a lot of things. And people and people on here, I don't understand. I told you, Jay Wilson, you're one of them. James Caldwell is one. You guys are what I call YouTube whisperers. And these people they don't walk into the trap. They run into the trap. They Watusi their asses in the trap. They roll in the trap. They do cartwheels in the trap, somersaults and everything. They walk right into it. And they love it. They love it. They so starve for attention and recognition that they run into the trap. They run over here to your channel. If you say one thing, they gonna come over here and they'll tell you the whole story. You ask them one question and they just blah.
And let me say this. This is why I was so confused. I'm like, why is she upset? And that's why I said, is she on that stuff? Because I could not believe Rita has been here around here long enough to know that that's what people do. Now, if I said you was taking pills and stuff, I would have said it. That's his interpretation. He doesn't live here. He doesn't speak for me. You allowed somebody who doesn't even represent me to get you riled up. Now, Rita, if you want to come back to the sector, figure out a better way to do it. But please, 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 do not use that superficial, you're talking about me, and I'm upset to do that. Because you're much too smart to do that. And I'm not getting ready to fall for it. I'm saying what I'm saying today. I know the person who dropped down wanted this to happen, but the person who dropped down, I'm telling you, no apology. Rita, you need to really look and see what's going on, because I see what people are trying to do. And I'm not a part of it. If I wanted to say something bad about you, Rita, I don't have to go through Stump Down to do it. I can do it myself.
Hold on, Jay. Hold on. I need to address Jamal. Jamal, since you're trying to get everyone's attention, darling. I am not saying Brother Jay set people up. I never said that. And Brother Jay don't trap anybody because he's never asked listen, Brother Jay is not asking these people to click his link and tell all their business. They click the link voluntarily. Just like to Jesus, voluntarily we go. Freely we come to him. Freely y'all come to Jay Wilson and any other channel that y'all click on. You guys are voluntarily, these folks are voluntarily clicking on these channels. And he do not influence people to act out anyway. He just does what he do. You willingly act out. So if Jay Wilson call your name and Brian is here. Brian, you can come up and you can address this because I'm going to use your name. If Brother Jay asks Brian, hey Brian, I heard you were in a hospital, and Brian come up here and say, stop talking about me. He voluntarily clicked the link and came up and told Jay Wilson to stop talking about him. That's what I said. What I said was the actual question, and these people, just like that night, Uppity was up here. She was so triggered because Trezor came on. She lost her damn mind. That's all of them. It's a lot of people. They just lose it. You ain't even got to say nothing. And you're right. These people do not listen at what people are saying. You guys don't listen. And guess what? A lot of these people take this application, this entertainment application, too serious. A lot of people take this application too serious. This is an entertainment application. Then they gonna say I got TB because I'm coughing.
No. People won't block you. If I think you get spiked, I'll go ahead and block you. I've blocked a lot of people. Let me say this, you all. Rita lives in Maryland. I live in Texas. Again, I think I said Rita's doing well. Pretty much I'm saying Rita is doing well for herself. I've seen the progression. Stump Down took it and said that I said she was on pills and stuff. You didn't hear that from my mouth once. Didn't say that from my mouth once. And what Stump Down tries to do is say, oh, I heard it. I saw the shade. No. That's how you feel. That's how you feel about Rita. That's how I feel about Rita. That's how you feel about Rita. So Rita, I think you really need to reevaluate. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Not once have I talked about your child. Not once have I talked about, yeah. So I think you really need to look at that, Rita. And if you really want to come back to the sector, Rita, just come back. Just don't do it like that. You got better things to do. I mean, really. So that's all I'll say about that. But I don't have anything against Rita. I heard she's making a lot of videos. You continue to make them, boo. I don't have time to go back with you, fight with you, because, again, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't. So when it don't make any sense, I don't engage in it. I do know how it happened. You know, I've been telling Rita for years. I said, Rita, you're funny. Rita is very, very comical. I said, but Rita, you cannot let these people attack you personally, and you start doing that. Focus on your funny. Did she do it? No. And then the next thing you know, down the rabbit hole. So again, even with her, but I'm not going to sit here and fight you because somebody provoked you to do that. Not one time did you hear me.
Jay Wilson, have you ever noticed that every time Rita fights with you, somebody else pushed her up to it?
Yep. When I told Rita to take her child off camera, I was blamed that I called. No, I knew it was going to happen. And it did. I mean, you're right, Vivian. Folks just don't listen. I don't know everything, but I do foresee some things. So somebody said, Rita just wants someone to give her cash apps. Yes, I said it, Jay. Ignore. Yeah, I am. Because it doesn't make any sense. Rita, find the clip Find and this is a challenge to Rita. Rita, find the clip with the timestamp that I said she was on pills. That I said that you were doing X, Y, Z. Find the timestamp. Now I did come and say, "Are you?" I did. Hold on. I did. Yeah, and I did. I'm not gonna mention her again, but I did come back and say, "Are you on that stuff?" Because it's not making sense to me. Why are you so riled up about something that is not really that serious? That's what I didn't get. And nobody is harassing you, Rita. You need to be more concerned about.
His dog will holler.
Yeah, you need to be more concerned about that Brooke thing, because y'all was gonna fight. See, I don't live in Baltimore, and Rita, you know I don't play like that. The law's for the lawless. You know I'll call a cop in a minute. So you know I don't have a problem with that. Did Rita ask Jay for? Maybe I ain't gonna even go there. I ain't gonna even. Y'all so messy. Y'all so messy. I see what y'all trying to do. I ain't even going there. I'm gonna put my glasses right on and keep on driving.
Well, y'all, I'm getting back down in the chat because I'm about to go in the house and get a shower. I gotta get ready. I gotta go down to the VA today. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell all of y'all this. Stop falling for the tomfoolery. Stop falling for the letting people put bananas in your damn tailpipe. Cause y'all cars about to blow up. And you're looking simple out there.
Yeah, and that's what happened. Let me say, but go ahead, Bill. Let me tell y'all what happened. I don't have any reason to lie. I said, yeah, y'all, Rita doing good. I said the children doing good. She got a trampoline. I said, that's when you know you done made it. You done got a trampoline in the back of the yard. And I said, she's coordinating and squaws and stuff, looking all business and things, which she is. So Stop Down gets on. Now, that's all I said. Just to say that Rita is doing her thing. She's doing well. Pretty much a compliment. Stop Down goes on his channel and say, oh, I heard you, Jay Wilson. Oh, you something. You know, again, then he starts talking about her being on pills. I'm like, no, Malik. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it, Malik. I'm going to say it. Because your wife was getting ready to fight Rita. And that's who she should be worried about. Because y'all live in Baltimore. I don't. I'm sorry you had to hear it. See, this is what I'm saying, Rita. When I'm real, I'm real. I don't give a damn because Malik is in here. I said what I said. And you should have gotten your wife and said, baby, you don't need to do that. If it's on YouTube, we're going to talk about it. And that was definitely on YouTube, Malik. I'm sorry it came up. But you should have talked about Brooke before y'all started doing all of that and meet me down at the yard is going down. So I'm sorry. But I said what I said. And it's just a reference. It's a reference. I'm telling you, shouldn't worry about me. Because I don't live in Baltimore. And I'm being real about that, Malik. Love you down, but hey, I'm being real. I'm being real. And again, I don't have a business manager. When I come on, I'm coming on. So again, you let that man hype you up. He started talking about the pills and your bad parenthood. That was Stop Down. So really, you really need to look at what was being said. Now, I don't know if you and Stop Down running a play. You could. But if you ain't really running the play, Rita, you really need to go listen to him. Because I said nothing. And if you can find that clip where I said you was on pills and talking about your babies and your children, then find it. You won't. And that's why I said you must be on that stuff. Because it doesn't make sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I'm going to call it out. And nobody is harassing you. Because I'm not coming to Baltimore. I'm going to stay right in my Texas area and do what I need to do. I don't know. I thought she had too. So anyway, moving right along. So let me tell you something. I don't care about these people. I'm doing my show. I'm doing my show. I'm gonna put my commercials in here and do what I need to do. And I'm gonna do what I need to do. Period. Period. Malik, you on? Malik, you on? Malik, is your sound working? What's going on? All right. So anyway, like I said, I don't have no problem with Brooke and Malik, but that's a reference. That's a reference. Point blank period. None whatsoever. Didn't say anything derogatory about Brooke, but at the end of the day, they was looking for each other. Period. Oh, I put my screen up. I sure will. I sure will. Hold on, let me put my screen up. They said put the screen up. Let me put my screen up. Hello?
No, I'm not. So listen here, Jay. Listen. Rita apply pressure to you, yo. You fight her. Brooke ain't got nothing to do with this. I heard what the fuck you said. And Brooke said no. I'm saying, yo, she came at you, not Brooke. Don't put Brooke in that.
All
Either
I'm
you
saying, Malik,
get listen
look, Malik, I respect you, but it's reference. And the reference is you don't have to worry about me because I'm in Texas. At the end of the day, you are right. But if you telling me that at some point in time, Brooke and Rita wasn't going to go for blows, you're crazy. And what I'm trying to say is you don't have to worry about me coming to Baltimore because I'm in Texas. And what I'm saying is I'm not even in proximity to do that. Now, I said nothing negative about Brooke, but it was on YouTube. And so I understand you defending your wife, but my thing is you have more to worry about with the people in Baltimore than me in Texas.
And what you insinuating is that we got something to worry about. Again, yo, she came at you. You go at Rita. Now I'm saying this nice.
Well, let me say this, Malik. Let me say this, Malik. This is my show. I'm going to say what I want. You and your wife and Rita put it out there. It's on YouTube. I'm sorry you feel that way.
Okay. So
I don't have anything against Brooke. I don't have anything against Brooke, but all I'm saying is proximity. And so, Malik, you're not getting ready to run my show. I'm just sorry. At the end of the day, y'all live in Baltimore. Y'all close. I live in Texas. And my thing is you need to be worried, Rita, about folk who in Baltimore and folk you got issues with or could even have an issue with, because I don't play those games. I'm not looking for you to fight you, or even if she came at you. And I understand what you're saying, Malik, but yeah, she did come at Brooke, and Brooke was ready to go. She was ready to go. I don't think Brooke was scared to fight or search out Rita, because if I'm not mistaken, she was like, meet me here. I'm not even giving you that. So that's what I'm saying. Now, if you telling me that didn't happen, but that's what I'm saying. So I understand. Rita may have come for Brooke, but Brooke was ready. If Rita say you come to Baltimore, I ain't coming to Baltimore. I ain't even looking for her. At the end of the day, nobody is harassing you. And that's all I'm saying, Malik. So I'm not here to rile you up, but this is my show. And I'm going to say what I need to say. No ands, ifs, buts about it.
Malik, you taking it wrong, boo. If anybody,
Hey, Vivian, I got the utmost respect for you. I came at that man. I'm addressing that man, not Vivian. I got the
That's
utmost
not
respect.
That wasn't
Vivian.
Vivian. Hold on,
Vivian
Malik.
didn't
That
say
wasn't
anything.
even me that was talking.
That's not even that. That's Stephen's song.
Oh yeah, I thought
I
that
didn't
was
even
you,
say
Vivian. My
anything.
apologies.
To
I
Malik.
said Vivian. My apologies, Vivian.
Let me say this. The bottom line is
So as I said
all
to
I'm
you,
saying. All I'm saying is, Rita, I ain't going back and forth. If you want to come in the B section again, come in correct. Go listen to what that man said. My thing is, I'm not harassing you. And what I'm saying is, I'm not in proximity to you. I am not in Baltimore, nor am I coming to Baltimore. Now, if you
No,
decide to
you was
come to
basically,
Texas,
if anybody, you
if
was
you come
saying
to
that you
Texas,
was
you
big up
come
in
out on the.
Brooke though. You was big up in Brooke. You wasn't you went, it was reversed. I think Malik taking it wrong. You were saying that save that drama for somebody local to you and who you ain't seen locally. So why would you get mad at me and I'm out of town? So if anything, it was more on Brooke's side than on Rita's side. That's what I'm saying. Like I think he taking it wrong. You were
Yeah,
saying that.
I don't have anything against no, but I understand what Malik is saying. But my thing is, I'm using this point of reference, and I mean, I can use my point of reference. I have not maligned Brooke. I have not said anything disrespectful to Brooke. But all I am saying is that y'all were gonna clash. If anything, that's what you need to worry about. Because again, now if you come to Texas, I got something for you. I got something for you, baby. You'll be locked up because that's how I am. See, I don't deal with street justice. I deal with law. So if you want to come, that's fine. But it's not even going to be that far because at the end of the day, you got due. And what's going on now is the person who initiated this is laughing and having a great time because this is exactly what he wanted to happen. But let me tell you something, Rita. I don't have time. I haven't been talking about you, period, because you have been out of sight and out of mind. And that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, I don't have an issue with anybody. But Malik, what I'm saying, with all due respect, this is my show. It is in reference, and I'm not getting ready to fight you either because that was in reference. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not fighting with you, Jay. I said
Okay,
what I said. You said your
all
point.
right,
It's over with.
it is, and I appreciate that. But like I said, all of this is because somebody said something about her that I did not say. And my thing is, if you're that silly to believe that, that's on you. But what I'm saying is, I'm not in proximity. I'm not coming to Baltimore. I'm not looking forward to doing that. I'm going to Virginia, but I'm definitely not going to Baltimore. And if I do, it's not to look for you, and it's definitely not to fight because I don't operate like that. Period. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. So yeah,
Respect.
I I'm
Again,
on mute.
I apologize, Vivian, if I jumped down, if you was ready to take it the wrong way. I was just making it clear I was talking to him, so it was no disrespect to you. I got the
Yeah,
utmost
yeah.
respect for you.
And let me say this: if anybody see Rita or want to take something back to Rita, you tell Rita that she can click on this link, or we can even go somewhere neutral and have this conversation. Because at the end of the day, I said nothing derogatory about her, her child. If anything, I said, well, she done moved up, and this is what she's doing. Now said stuff about pills and stuff. And when I was listening to him, I'm like, does he not like Rita? Does he have a problem with Rita? And you trying to put this up on me? And you know how Sundown does it. And I'm like, no, man, you embellishing. I said nothing about pills. And I sat back and I'm like, what? And again, Rita, you sat right there. He threw that bait out and you took it line, hook, and sinker. And now you trying to fight with me? No, that joker think you a pill head. That joker think you still trash. And that's exactly why he said what he said. But instead of saying this is how I feel about you, he said this is what Jay said about you. And you never heard me say that. You need to go check him. But I'm not getting ready to go through all of this with you because at the end of the day, I don't know what's going on. And I did. Now, I will say this. I did say, are you back on that stuff? Because it didn't make sense to me. Why are you coming at me? And that person is the person who said all of that stuff, trying to guide it under me. And you can believe what you
Jay
want, Reed.
Wilson. Jay Wilson,
Yes.
let me say this. Malik, I just told you it wasn't me because it wasn't me. But let me explain something to all of y'all. Jay Wilson taught me a lesson a long time ago. Don't take this YouTube shit serious. And I don't. Right now, I'm at a point, I'm chilling. I got real life things going on. So I really don't care that much about this YouTube shit. And Malik, I know how you feel. Like you probably was like, well, why he bringing Brooke name up and she ain't got nothing to do with it. And I understood what Jay was doing. Jay was doing it as a reference. But you got to also think about what Down was doing. And a lot of YouTubers do this. The embellishment. It's all entertainment, people. And to the
It's all entertainment. And I hold on for a minute, Vivian.
I want to say this to the subbies that keep bringing bones and carrying bones. Y'all keep a lot of this shit going. If
they
you
do.
hear somebody else's channel, take it for what it is. Entertainment. A grain of salt. Stop bringing shit back and forth. Y'all want to see people fight in real life. You go fight somebody. You go argue.
But I do want to say it's about perception and the view from where you are on YouTube. I understand you saying that, take it too seriously, but you can be up here having fun, just using your words. And there's other people who take it too seriously. That's not the responsibility of the person who's just having an innocent time, though. Like, I'm not going to act like people like Down, other people like that don't take it off of YouTube and don't make it more. So how are we irresponsible for them when we taking it light, but they take it heavy? That's not our fault. Like, I don't want, that sends a dangerous message. Like, we taking it too serious, so that's why bad stuff happened to us. Nah, I ain't gonna do that because when I have the most fun and be the most enjoyable, that's when people don't like it and they start doing dark shit. I'm not responsible for that, and I think that sends a message that because we get upset about situations that happen here, we're taking it too seriously. No, I wish these motherfuckers quit taking it too seriously because I be having fun, and as long as ain't nobody pulling up on you or using words, you don't have the right to cross the boundaries. Let's not act like stuff that don't cross boundaries.
And let me say this. I didn't say anything at first because I know how Down is. I didn't say anything because I'm like, well, Rita will see through this. She'll know what's going on. But then I'm getting all of these emails. You going to apologize to her? I'm like, apologize to her for what? For what? And so today, I'm addressing it. Today, I'm saying what I need to say. I'm not angry at Rita. I'm not. But I want Rita to know that dude duped you. I know what I said. I know what I meant. And I question you when you don't come here to get clarity. I question you when you take somebody's word for it and not check with the source. Because if you said something about me that I may not have understood, and if I was concerned about it, and see, that's the key word. If I was concerned about it, which I'm not, I would come to you. So, because you got a trampoline in the back of your yard, is that a read? Because I said you dressing nice and doing XYZ, is that a read? I'm just trying to figure that out, Rita. Is that a read? Because you have moved up and you're doing things. Nobody ain't saying nothing about where you were born, and somebody told me you went way back. Nobody don't care about that. I know my intent and why I said what I said. Now, what Down said is what he said. I didn't say that. I didn't say you were a pill popper and a pill head. That's what he said. I didn't say all of this stuff and you were a negligent mother. That's what he said. Then he want to come around and talk about something. The children graduated. Rita, I don't even know anything about your children in graduation because I haven't been checking for you like that. All I know is what I saw the last time that I saw you, and it looked like progress. Now, if that's a read to you, then I'm sorry, I can't help it. But now what he said is what he said. Do not hold me accountable for what that. I did not purchase that. I don't have a receipt for what he said. So you hold him accountable. I didn't think it was going to get this far, but obviously it did, to the point where now I'm harassing her. No, I'm not harassing you. I'm not harassing you at all. I'm just telling you to use emotional intelligence, step back, and really see what's going on. Now, if you don't want to do that, then that's telling me that you either trying to get back into the sector or yeah, because it don't make no sense to me. And I'm not gonna sit here and go round and round with something that's not making any sense, and especially about something I didn't say. So I wish you the best. I'm glad your children graduated. Bravo. I'm happy to hear that. But other than that, you need to take that up with Down. That's what he said, not what I said. And that's all I got to say about that. I know what I said. So anyway, I'm on mute.
So Jay, we good. Vivian, we good. Um, I'm just going back and watching the whole show play out. That's all.
I'm good with that. I am good with that. I just want
I'm good.
people. Yeah, I'm good with everybody. I just want people to look at these moving parts and how people move. I want you to know. So let me tell you what happened too. So Stump Down said that. I didn't think Rita was going to take that seriously. She did. I was confused because I'm like, I know this is not happening. I didn't say that. Those are not my words. Those are his words. And he even said, I know you didn't say that, but I know you. And no, you don't know me. You know my show, but you don't know me. And again, I'm not related to you. We don't have any interaction. So you give that to Rita. So now all of a sudden Rita gets mad and Rita's going off. And I'm like, are you on that stuff? Because I'm confused. And yes, I did say that because it's not making sense to me. And now it's harassment. And then, and I'm going to call it out, we have a bone carrier. Was that Jamal? Was that Jamal? Who was the bone carrier? So the bone carrier comes over. So the bone carrier, Jamal, comes over and say, are you going to apologize to Rita? And Jamal, you know what you're doing. But I'm addressing you. And I'm like, it'll be a cold day in hell before I address her because or apologize because I didn't do anything. I don't apologize for stuff that I didn't do. And that's not going to happen. So Jamal, you got what you wanted today, but I'm calling you out because you messy. And then you tried to tell me what Stump Down 55-year-old man to do. You got to be crazy. But I know your angle, and I'm giving you what you want today, Jamal. But you came over here and carried that ball. Now I'm getting ready to fix it, and I'm getting ready to stop it right now. So Jamal, you messy. You brought the bone. I'm calling you out for bringing the bone and even saying something like that, knowing good and well what you wanted to do. I'm calling it all out. I see it. I'm not dumb. I am not new to this. I'm true to this. I know exactly what you did. Stump Down, you know exactly what you did. You know nobody ain't called Rita no pillhead. That's all you. That's what you wanted to do, and that's what you think of Rita. That's what you think of Rita. You just want to use my commentary of saying how she's progressed and shade, and you tried to turn it. But that's how you feel. You feel that she's a pillhead. That's how you feel. But yet you're going to put my name in, right? And then here come Rita attacking me. And again, because that's what Thumb Down does. But I see you. Because Raw Father don't miss nothing. Just because he don't say nothing, that don't mean he don't see nothing. I don't know everything, but I do know people, whether you're mixed with Mexican or black. I done lived around them long enough to know them too. So again, Rita, you can either go along with this or you can go ahead and really, really get to the root of the problem. Because it ain't Jay. Because if I said something about you and if I wanted to say something derogatory about you, Rita, we have been around this tree long enough to know that I'll say it. I'm just sorry, ma'am. Nobody actually disrespected you. So you moving to the suburbs, doing well, if that's a read to you, hey, it is what it is. So if y'all gonna run and tell Rita something, you run and tell Rita exactly what I said today. Give her the clips, give her everything, send it. I want you to be just as diligence to give her this information like y'all told her that other stuff. Now, y'all run and tell that. I ain't mad at nobody. Let me tell you something again. Well, I got Brooke, Malik, Vivian O, and Vivian O. I'm about my coin. I look, I'm gonna say this too. I'm not trying to be friends with you. I'm not trying to eat biscuits and waffles with you. I ain't trying to do nothing. I do my show. I'm almost at my destination. When this show is finished, I'm clicking off and putting my commercials in. I'm concerned about my AdSense check. This is business to me, nothing personally to you all. I respect Brooke, Malik, all of you all. If I really need to say something, I'm gonna say it. But I don't play these games like, oh, I'm so hurt, da 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 da. That's why I didn't say anything to stop down, because I thought Rita would, know that this man stirred stuff up. But I guess I gotta come back. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not getting emotionally entangled in stuff. Now, all I'm gonna say this to Rita too. If you feeling some kind of way, and if you don't accept this, that's on you, boo. Because my show is still gonna go on. I'm not stopping it. It's still gonna go on. I'm just not engaging you because it doesn't make sense to me. And I don't deal with manufactured beef. It has to be organic. If it ain't organic, I'm not participating in it. And this seems really, really manufactured to me. So take it how you want. No love lost. I wish you and your family the best, but I'm not interested in playing this game. I'm really not. So, yeah. All right. But thank you, Malik. Thank you, Vivian. And Brian, where are you, Brian? It's been 10 minutes.
Bruh Jay.
Yes.
Bruh Jay. Me and my married boyfriend will be down there to see you for my birthday.
Not the married one.
Yeah, the one I've been involved with for 30 years.
Oh, Lord, Vivian, you bringing that up?
I just want to say, y'all have a good day. Vivian, that's funny, but I don't know how they going to take it on YouTube with the married boyfriend for 30 years, but that's funny. Why don't you bring back the trivia night? Because apparently a lot of folks don't get that this is supposed to be entertainment.
Baby, on trivia night, I be working. I be out there taking pictures. Before I was taking care of my mama, now I'm taking pictures. I'm out there taking pictures, and I'm going to church. I'm going to church, and I'm going to work so I can save me some money so I can go see my married boyfriend from 32 years.
Yo, so hold Vivian before I go. I don't see you with the Gas Station Chronicles no more.
Because I be working hard. I be working too hard. I be moving too much. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got an hour to sit still at the gas station. Because I've been doing some other stuff. I got some other stuff going on right now. But it's coming back. It's coming back. I just gotta get myself together. So it'll come back. It'll be back.
All right. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day.
All right, you have a good day. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
All right, Jay, but I'll call you. We'll call you and tell you when we come, and we'll be there sometime this month.
Okay, for sure. For sure.
All right, Rita Liz. I'm just messing with y'all. Love y'all a lot. Have a good day.
Yeah. Let me say this, y'all. Hey, I have no issue with anybody. I don't even have an issue with Rita. And like I said, Rita can say what she wants. I'm to the point now where I'm really not that serious about it. It's not that serious to me because it's entertainment, but it seems like somebody is taking it seriously. And when that happens, I need to address it. And I mean, once I tell you what the situation is, it's up to you, believe it or not. And if you don't believe it, that's not my fault anymore. I told you the situation. So we move on. But I wanted to address it because I saw the bone carrier bring that. And they said it twice. I saw it the first time. But then the second time, I'm like, I see what's going on. So Jamal, I hope you understand why I'm not going to give an apology, Jamal. And I hope you understand why I don't give a damn who gave that. Because, again, I've been raised. I've been here for 55 years, and I'm not having anybody who didn't rear me to tell me what I'm getting ready to do. I don't care how foul or despicable they talk. I'm not that person. I'm not that person. I'm just not that person. All righty, you all. Okay, please let me in. Thank you. So anyway, you all, it's been a really interesting eat. It's those times when you don't have anything planned that things pop up, and this is why I come on, because things happen, and I wasn't really looking at this. This wasn't really on the radar for me, but I see somebody is trying to make it a big thing, and it's not a big thing. No one is harassing Rita. Nobody is going to, at least I'm not. If anybody who needs to apologize to Rita's thumb down is you, because you said she was a pillhead. I didn't say that. And you can't find the step or the clip either. So don't sit here and try to embellish and stir it up. If that's how you feel about Rita, tell Rita. Don't use me as a shield. Tell Rita. Tell Rita yourself. Tell her how you feel about her. Because not one time did you hear me say anything derogatory about Rita. Rita, this is not the first time. This is not our first look. This is not our first go around with that. And you always come back to apologize because you know that this is not our first. We've gone through this. This is the fourth time, Rita. The fourth time we've gone through this. And it's always different content creators. And Rita, this is the thing. If you really felt that strongly about it, you can get in contact with me, Rita. You can really get in contact with me, Rita. And if you don't want to get in contact with me, that's fine. But it just shows me that, hey, it is what it is. You I guess, wanted this. But you could have gotten in contact with me. And the sad part about it is you really didn't listen to the whole situation. That's all I got to say, y'all. Well, look, I'm at my destination. It has been really interesting today. I'm going to be looking at the horizon and see what's going on. I have no disdain for anyone on this application. There are no friends on YouTube, none whatsoever. That's why I say we all 1099s up here. People can love you 1 minute and they will come at your throat the next minute. It comes with the territory. So that's what I have to say. I'm not looking for friends. We are all subcontractors on here. After this, I'm going to put my commercials in. I have done the best that I could. And once you've done everything that you can, you just stand. And that's all I can do. So I don't know how this is going to result. I really don't care. Long as, look, the Bible says, be angry but sin not. Just don't sin. That's all I can say. Be angry but sin not. It's that sin that get people in jail. Yeah, it's that sin that gets people in the court. We'll be looking at this Tommy Castro situation as it evolves. A lot of people have a lot of speculation. We really won't know until the judge brings down her ruling. We do know that the judge is not lenient at all. So, but we don't know what type of lawyer Tommy is going to have. We just don't. Yeah. So, if anything, I hope he gets help. I hope that everybody gets help off of this situation, and hopefully we learn from it. Well, look, y'all, with that said, I got to go. I love you all to life. I'm going to ride and live with you, but I'm not going to ride and die with you. And that's it. And I'm not upset for Jamal. I don't have problems bringing bones, but I'm going to call you out when you bring it. I'm going to call you out because I think that you knew exactly what you were doing. I think you had your agenda. And so I wanted to address you. And so hopefully you got that and then some. All right, y'all have a good one. Peace and love. Bye.